weather forecast predicts 30 degrees for tomorrow, then what will be the temperature in your room? If you are a young or healthy adult, you may just feel warm or hot and say, what a hot day. However, some people must be at risk who may be one of your loving family. Due to climate change, there are more and more extreme weather events. Heat waves are a good example. Such atypical weather events are likely to be typical in the coming decades. Accordingly, there is growing concern about the likelihood of a heat-related health risk. To mitigate climate change globally, the target now aims to achieve net zero carbon emissions within a time frame by 2050 at the latest, which is consistent with limiting warming to 1.5 degrees. This means we must all act to reduce carbon emissions to as close to zero as possible by 2050, including buildings. Keeping cool indoors can be a possible solution, but how much energy is needed? The likelihood of increasing cooling demand will be a significant challenge to the target of net zero emissions. Finally, the question here is how buildings can effectively and efficiently provide a safe and comfortable indoor environment while using the least amount of energy. People living in care homes who need long-term care have been identified as one of the most vulnerable groups to heat-related health risk. Urgently looking at those populations, this AXA Fellowship aims to renovate care homes fit for the future. This requires a better understanding of on-site energy flow pathways from the surrounding environment to the people inside. To this end, we'll develop a bottom-up care home stock energy modeling framework at city to regional scale, accounting for local diversity of urban microclimates and population characteristics. This will allow us to identify where people are at risk under current and future climates, and to develop environmental design interventions to mitigate indoor heat risk while achieving net zero by 2050. The modeling framework will be dynamic to capture the ongoing changes that occur in care home stock, and open source to support its application to different regional contexts, leading to uncovering regional differences in heat exposure, vulnerability, and responses. Indoor heat risk is preventable. Thank you.